Hey, what's up? It's Privacy J here. It's time for another Sunday's live stream. So this is gonna be our last day of January tomorrow. So yeah, this is gonna be like for like 5 or 6 months because for taking a break after the stream, like I said, like our last video on the last stream. So yeah, because and almost February, but you know what that means? Lunar New Year. This is gonna be celebrity. Yes, a celebration as well. Because of the Lunar New Year's is about Chinese New Year. Because get ready for the lion dance. So as in Skyview Center, I'm gonna see it as well, like around according to the rescheduled the emails. Because due to like a snowy weather as well as seen on yesterday's stream that I did, like a snowy weather because it was like cold and freezing out there yesterday. And also it's gonna be like a snowy melting for today. I will keep in mind for that. So winter is almost over as well. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna show you some of this COVID updates as well. So before we go to the topics, okay? Now, so here are the COVID updates for today. 7-day average cases going down. The cases are 8,781 cases and 7,117 hospitalizations, which is going down. Cannot wait to look forward for see that. And plus 7-day percent positivity is going down. January 29th is yesterday's percent positive 5.6%. And the vaccination update for today is on vaccine doses administered in the past 24 hours. 40,478 doses, which is 95% 18 first dose, 84.5% 18% series complete, 79.8% 12-17 first dose, 69.4% 12-17 series complete, 37.7 5-11 first dose, 27.8% 5-11 series complete. Now, I'm going to show you some of those COVID health datas. Sorry about that. Just give me a second. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Now, let's see what we have here today. Wow, it's going down. Cannot see it's going down. How far this is. So, can't wait to see that. But yeah, it's almost back to normal, but it's not over yet. So still there in the pandemic with the Omicron variant. We'll get to that next. Now let's go over to today's topics. So the latest COVID variant is 1.5 times more contagious than Omicron and already circulating in almost half of US states. So I'm gonna let this narrator read for these key points. So please read. Go.
The Omicron subvariant, known as BA.2, is 1.5 times more transmissible than the original Omicron strain, according to Danish scientists. The UK Health Security Agency on Friday said BA.2 has a substantial growth advantage over the original Omicron, known as BA.1. Nearly half of U.S. states have confirmed the presence of BA.2 with at least 127 known cases nationwide as of Friday.
Next paragraph.
There are already dozens of cases across almost half of the U.S. of a new COVID subvariant that's even more contagious than the already highly transmissible Omicron variant. Nearly half of U.S. states have confirmed the presence of BA.2 with at least 127 known cases nationwide as of Friday, according to a global database that tracks COVID variants. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, in a statement Friday, said although BA.2 has increased in proportion to the original Omicron strain in some countries, it is currently circulating at a low level in the US.
Next paragraph.
The subvariant is 1.5 times more transmissible than the original Omicron strain, referred to by scientists as BA.1, according to Statens Serum Institute, which conducts infectious disease surveillance for Denmark. The new sublineage doesn't appear to further reduce the effectiveness of vaccines against symptomatic infection, according to the UK Health Security Agency.
Skip that. Last. Sorry about that. Next paragraph.
Currently, there is no evidence that the BA.2 lineage is more severe than the BA.1 lineage, CDC spokesperson Kristen Nordlund said. BA.2 overtook the original Omicron as the dominant variant in Denmark over the course of a few weeks, said Troels Lillebæk, the chairman of the Scandinavian Nations Committee that conducts surveillance of COVID variants. BA.1 and BA.2 have many differences in their mutations in the most important areas. In fact, the difference between BA.1 and BA.2 is greater than the difference between the original, wild strain and the alpha variant, which was the first major mutation to take root across the world. The BA.2 variant has 5 unique mutations on a key part of the spike protein the virus uses to attach to human cells and invade them, Lillebæk told CNBC. Mutations on this part of the spike, known as the receptor binding domain, are often associated with higher transmissibility. The UK Health Security Agency on Friday said BA.2 has a substantial growth advantage over the original Omicron. The sister variant spread faster than the original Omicron in all regions of England where there were enough cases to conduct an analysis, according to the agency. However, a preliminary assessment found that BA.2 doesn't appear to reduce the effectiveness of vaccines any more than the original Omicron. A booster dose was 70% effective at preventing symptomatic illness from BA.2 2 weeks after receiving the shot, compared with 63% effectiveness for the original Omicron strain. The World Health Organization has not labeled BA.2 a variant of concern. However, WHO officials have repeatedly warned that new variants will arise as Omicron spreads across the world at an unprecedented rate. Maria Van Kerkhove, the WHO's COVID-19 technical lead, warned on Tuesday that the next COVID variant be more transmissible.
Next paragraph.
The next variant of concern will be more fit, and what we mean by that is it will be more transmissible because it will have to overtake what is currently circulating, Van Kerkhove said. The big question is whether or not future variants will be more or less severe. Lillebæk said there is not enough data yet to determine whether BA.2 is able to reinfect people who caught the original Omicron. However, prior infection would likely provide some crossover immunity to BA.2. Pfizer and Moderna started clinical trials this week on Omicron-specific shots amid growing concern that new variants will emerge as immunity induced by the original vaccine's wanes. New COVID cases are increasing in Denmark, with more than 50,000 new infections reported on Friday in a country of 5.8 million people, according to the country's health ministry. Lillebæk said it's safe to assume that BA.2 is driving the increase of new infections in Denmark right now. New hospital admissions in Denmark rose by 12 for a total of 967 patients who were COVID positive. Lillebæk said this increase is likely within the limits of what the health system can manage. However, he noted that 80% of Danes are fully vaccinated and 60% have received booster shots.
Go on.
If you are in a community or living in a country where you have a low vaccination rate, then you will have for sure more admissions to hospital and more severe cases and then more going to ICU, he said. In the US, about 67% of those eligible are fully vaccinated, according to data from the CDC.
So next paragraph. Oh no, next topic. So it's about almost the Galaxy Unpacked event. So it's about most massive, the Samsung Galaxy S22 and the Samsung Galaxy series and the Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 leak is here. So please read.
Well, it looks like someone managed to get early access to the press materials for Samsung's new flagship phone and tablet lineups and decided to put them out there in what is one of the most massive leaks we've seen yet for any of Samsung's upcoming launches. Images showing off all of the new features of the Galaxy S22 and Galaxy Tab S8 series are included in there, leaving nothing to the imagination and effectively making this a major spoiler for those who have managed to avoid all or some of the previous leaks that have taken place. Of course, if you have been following all of the rumors and leaks in the past couple of months, you already know what to expect, given most information on these products has already made its way out. You know, like the fact that the Galaxy S22 Ultra will support an S Pen that has an ultra-low latency of 2.8 milliseconds and have a built-in slot for the stylus, or how the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra will feature a huge 14.6-inch screen and a 11,200 mAh battery to keep the lights on.
Next paragraph.
The presentation confirms that the Galaxy S22 Ultra will have a 6.8-inch display. It will ship with the Exynos 2200 and Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chipsets in different markets. There's going to be a 12GB RAM with 128, 256, 256GB storage options. All of this will be powered by a 5000 mAh battery. Details about the camera setup have been confirmed as well. The top-of-the-line model ships with a 12-megapixel f2.2 ultra-wide sensor, a 108-megapixel f1.8 wide-angle sensor with OIS, a 10-megapixel f2.4 telephoto with 3x zoom and OIS paired with a second 10-megapixel f4 telephoto sensor that supports 10x zoom and OIS. There's going to be a 40-megapixel f2.2 camera up front. The 6.6-inch Galaxy S22 Plus has the same chipsets with 8GB RAM and 128 256GB storage. It gets a 12-megapixel f2.2 ultra-wide sensor with a 50-megapixel f1.8 wide-angle OIS sensor. There's a 10-megapixel f2.4 telephoto sensor with 3x zoom and OIS. You'll find a 10-megapixel f2.2 selfie camera on the front. Powering it all is a 4500 mAh battery. Lastly, the Galaxy S22 has the same chipsets, RAM and storage configuration as the Galaxy S22 Plus. The camera setup is also exactly the same. It has a smaller 3700 mAh battery. Check out the gallery below for more official details about the Galaxy S22 series.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna show you some of the galleries right here. So this is the Galaxy S22 lineup as a series. So as you can see right here, as these colors, such as the Phantom Black and Phantom colors, so black, white, green, and pink gold. And here are the cameras right here. So as you can see, as an ultra wide 12 megapixels and wide 50 megapixel cameras, dual pixel autofocus and telephoto camera 10 megapixels, and the front facing camera is a 10 megapixels also, and dual pixel autofocus. So yeah, and the memory card, and no, the memory as a 8 gigabytes of RAM, as 128 gigabytes and 512 gig no 128 gigabytes, 256 gigabytes of storage, which don't have the SD card slot or the expandable memory, such as the S21 hasn't. So battery 3,700 milliamp hour, and the camera for the S22, which is the same. Yeah, which is yeah. So which is the same here. Um, yeah. Exynos 2200 Samsung Exynos, whatever. Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, and the same storage as well. And the 4,500 milliamp hour. And including the full HD plus, which is a super full HD AMOLED display. So yeah, it's the size right here. And the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra is to show you guys right here, which is ultra wide. It's a 12 megapixel telephoto 1, telephoto 2, 10 megapixel cameras, and a wide camera, 108 megapixel camera, and dual pixel 8 autofocus, and the same storage as a S21 regular S21 and S21 Plus has. And the memory is the 128 and 256 and 512 gigabytes, such as the Note 20 Ultra, the S20 Ultra, and the S21 Ultra has, including the S20 Plus has. So yeah, and the 8 gigabytes and 12 gigabytes of RAM, and a 5,000 milliamp hour battery on the S22 Ultra, which is big, super fast. And then and this too has a 250 gigabytes the same. So yeah, it's like S21, or yeah, keep in mind for that. 888 Snapdragon, which is 12 megapixels. So yeah, and then right here, which is the same size. And this S21 Ultra right here, which is the 512 gigabytes of storage, which is the same. Or yeah, whichever wanna call it. Yeah, and the 888 gigabytes on the 888 Snapdragon as well. So it's like super AMOLED display, and it has 512 gigabytes in it as well. So yeah, and then right here, BO Row Go, refined flat design with an uh, integrated camera housing. Galaxy signature design, our strongest aluminum frame, the toughest Samsung Galaxy yet, complete water resistant IP68. Galaxy signature design, and included with the detail brightness, super resolution photo. Take bright, highly detailed photos that look like what you see. Unimaginable clarity and depth with adaptive pixel with detail and brightness with the 212 megapixels and 108 megapixel camera. So yeah, in more clarity and details again, which is all restoration for more detailed exploration of skin and eyebrows. All stereo depth map for clearer segmentation. And the space zoom will be capture ultra fine details in a scene, even from far away. 100 100 megapixel 100 times space zoom, 100 optical zoom, which is three times 10 times of optical zoom, three times digital zoom, and three times optical zoom again. So it's just the same thing. And the fastest 4nm AP in Galaxy ever, our fastest chip ever with the most powerful and stable performance ever in a Galaxy device. Snapdragon with the 8 generation 1, 5% CPU TBD, 40% of GPU TBD, 133% NPU TBD as well, compared to the Samsung Galaxy S21 series, which is a trademark. I'm not gonna say that. Lightning fast 5G with Wi-Fi 6E, which is faster and fastest. 5G real 5G powered by wave or sub 6, coverage up to 50%, download up to 63%. And there's a Wi-Fi 6E, 2 times faster download speed, Wi-Fi 6, 12.2 Gbps, Wi-Fi 6E with 2.4 Gbps. So yeah, and and finally those are longer lasting battery with super fast charging, the longest battery life on the Samsung Galaxy. 4 nmAp for lower power consumption. Longer lasting battery, a battery that can last today and tomorrow. BO with a 5,000 milliamp hour. GO that bow or go, that means go. 4,500 milliamp hour. Row, that's RO, row. 3,700 milliamp hour. 45%, 45W charging capable with GoBo, GOBO, super fast charging. It says note the additional purchase of 45W adapter, and which is I cannot see, gives the optical storage or whatever. I can't see that. So yeah, um I pressed the wrong button. Galaxy Foundation, which is S Pen multi-device experience, One UI for more features, and S Pen for the B0, which is whatever. The beloved S Pen is back, making its debut in this S series. Easy to carry, easy to use by just pulling it out. Supernatural writing with 3 times improved pen latency. This is called latency. So yeah, compared to the S Pen included with the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra 5G, which is the 5 gigabytes. Photo remaster. Improve quality of your old photos to make them like new. Eject eraser. Easy removal of the subject, shadows and reflection. Pro video, flexible pro level editing while recording. Director's view, multiple viewing angles in one take. So yeah, and focus, shutter speed, ISO. So yeah, and One UI 4.0. All you have to do is just choose with the single finger tap. Smart widget, stackable widgets that let you check the information that you need at a glance. And it says when you go to work in the morning, there's widgets right here as well as you can see that right here on the phone or a tablet, or at work at the day and after work at night, which is all I see. And the recap rainbow. These are the recap rainbows that which you can see. That's yeah, Galaxy exclusive. Connected experience on One UI 4, which is a software and rainbow. So yeah. And finally, the multiple devices experience that enhance your customer's lifestyle, which is rainbow. All apps such as Microsoft Office, Google Duo, Google Jamboard, Android Message, Grammarly, Samsung Kids, Digital Wallet, and a Samsung One UI 4.1 block, and including blockchain as well. So yeah, including the products such as the Smart TV, Galaxy Watch, Galaxy Tab, Galaxy Buds, Galaxy Book, and the Samsung Galaxy Chromebook. So yeah, and these are the all Samsung products. So let's talk about the Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 lineup, such as the Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 series. Now read.
If you were ever in doubt that Samsung would be releasing 3 variants of its flagship tablet this year, this should end it. These leaked press materials confirm that we'll be treated to 3 high-end tablets this time around. As per the rumors, the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra is going to be an absolute beast of a tablet. It has a massive 14.6-inch 16:10 aspect ratio display with a 120 Hz refresh rate. Powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, it will be available with August 12th 16 GB RAM and 128 256 512 GB storage in Wi-Fi and 5G variants.
Next paragraph.
The notch on the display houses a 12-megapixel plus 12-megapixel dual front camera, while you'll find a 13-megapixel AF and 6-megapixel ultra-wide camera at the back. The S Pen can be magnetically attached here as well. The Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra has a 11,400 mAh battery, the largest yet on any tablet. The Galaxy Tab S8 Plus has a 12.4-inch display with the same chipset but only 8 GB RAM and 128 256 GB storage. It has a single 12-megapixel front camera but the same rear cameras as the top-of-the-line model. Both Wi-Fi and 5G variants will be available. Keeping the lights on is a 10,090 mAh battery. Lastly, the Galaxy Tab S8 comes with an 11-inch display with the same internals, cameras and variants. Its biggest difference is the 800 mAh battery. Like all variants in this lineup, the tablet supports 45W fast charging. You can learn more about the Galaxy Tab S8 lineup by checking out the leaked presentation slides.
So here it is. Yeah, because I'm almost about to end the stream in a few minutes. So anyway, here is the Tab S8 Ultra. So here it is. Here's take a look at these tablets itself as a leaked. So Wi-Fi has a micro SD card. A Sub 6 has a micro SD card, which is a SIM card. S Pen magnetic attachment, which is a flash and mic with a microphone, 13 megapixel cameras with autofocus, 6 megapixels with ultra wide Type C, 8.2 inches. Yeah, and side key, volume key, 12 megapixels with the 12 megapixel on with ultra wide, narrow bezel to 24 micro one, light sensor 14.6, so I'm 2960, excuse me, 1848, which is super AMOLED display, 120 hertz, with the ultra wide is WQXGA plus, I can't say it, 1.6 pounds with Wi-Fi and LTE 5G. The display is 14.6, 2960 times 1848 resolution, which is 4K UHD. Processor SM8450. Memory is 8 gigabytes, 12 gigabytes of RAM. 8 gigabytes of RAM, 12 gigabytes of 16 gigabytes of RAM with 128 gigabytes, 256 gigabytes, and 512 gigabytes, which is the higher storage. And I dropped my lens. Anyway, network, Wi-Fi, LTE, 5G. Battery is 11,200 milliamp hour. Color options is graphite. And the Tab S8 Plus, which is the same specs. So display 12.4, 28,000 times 1752. Processor SM8450. Memory 8 gigabytes, 128 gigabytes, 256 gigabytes. Wi-Fi network with 4G LTE or 5G. Not 5G LTE included. Battery 10,090 milliamp hour. And the color options is graphite, silver, and pink gold, which is which is a neural. Um, yeah, 13 megapixel with autofocus with flash, 16 megapixel with ultra wide, and Type C as well. Same. Yeah, it's the same thing. Light sensor. Um, yeah, same in here. Narrow bezel and 28. Yeah, 28,000. 2800. Excuse me. 1752 Super AMOLED. Yeah, and that too. And finally the Tab S8. Um, yeah, which is the same. Was it the same? Yeah, it's the same. Mic 3. Yeah, 11-inch. 35 with the same. Um, 200. It's a display. 11-inch, 2560. 1600 resolution, which is like that processor. SM8450 is the same processor. Um, Same storage. Memory 8 gigabytes, 128 and 256 gigabyte. Wi-Fi network, which is a 4G LTE or 5G, not as 5G LTE. 8,000 milliamp hour battery. Color options, which is the same color. So yeah, it's just like graphic or like black or space gray. So yeah. Recap is a Tab S8, which is the largest display and hence the largest display in the Tab S history. S Pen, all redesigned S Pen for productivity. Um, Fastest processor GPU 50%, CPU 24% up. Premium sound, all day battery, which is 8,000 milliamp hour. Yeah, which I look at the specs, which is the same. Ultra fast Wi-Fi 6E, video call experience, which is all video call platforms. S Pen for creativity and all some Samsung apps. Screen and face dual recording, which is new. So yeah, it isn't compatible with the all Samsung Galaxy Tab S series. PC level convenience with box. Together with a book cover, keyboard and keyboard index. You can use the tablet like a PC. Seamless S Pen holder backside. Enhanced mouse options. Pointer and scroll speed adjustment. So yeah, various stand modes. Enhanced keyboard usability. Command shortcut F1, F3 Dex. Wireless keyboard share with the tab and phone with the favorite app shortcut and Dex mode shortcut. So yeah, and most diverse multi-window layouts. A way to become a pro multitasker. Flexible layouts. Adjust the size of width and height freely. Four layout types available. Only two on the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 series. Drag and split the screen by easily dragging with your finger or the S Pen. Show the current page and new contents with the split view. So these are the Samsung apps and Microsoft apps. So yeah, connected experience, the seamless cross device, the transition, the transition was, yeah, transit transition simplifies your daily routines. Quick share files between devices fast and easy. Quick Studio Paint, which is new. Sync with phone to use it like a literal palette for your artwork. Continue with apps on other devices. Continue working from where you left off from the different devices. And 3 mic noise reduction. Reduce unwanted loud noise by 50%. More focus on the speaker's voice. Suitable for calls in a loud environment. For work at home, let the audience hear your voice loud and clear, regardless of the background noise. So these are the microphone mode that we all can hear. So everyone should then mute themselves. So screen and face dual recording, which is new. Pro grade content can you be made without pro grade equipment. Sign language plays a vital role for those who need help. Online lectures, class notes can be shared with real-time lecturing. How to use dual recording, quick panel, press screen recorder. So yeah, I know that's my iPad sound in the background. So UW front camera, 120 ultra wide angle, much larger than before. Optimized landscape centered camera, optimized for meetings and interviews. For the interviews, share more of you and your ability on a larger stage through wider angle. And these are the background settings, or the like a button. Multi-purpose background effects. Synergy with buds, book cover, keyboard, and standing cases. So image of colors is right there. Is front cam spec. So the Tab S7 and the 7 Plus has Tab S7 Plus has 8 megapixels of 80 degrees. 12 megapixel 128 such as the S8 and Tab S8, Tab S8 Plus. And 12 megapixel with the U ultra wide and the 12 megapixel with 80 with wide. And such as the S Tab S8 Ultra. So yeah, and then the next slide, S Pen recrafted for the Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 series. Real pen on paper experience with the redesigned S Pen. Versatile S Pen. And hence note taking and drawing experience with the much faster S Pen. Use the air action with the S Pen to take selfies, control presentations, play music, play movies, create notes, and send live message. So as you can see right here, Bluetooth module and antenna, battery power, 035 milliamp battery, and with an S Pen button, pressure sensitivity 4096 levels. Improved latency. Here are it is with the S Pen with the dot or a point. So yeah, and 5.6 ms with the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus, 9 ms for the Tab S7, and it's and the 2.8 ms with the S8 Ultra and the S8 Plus, and 6.2 ms for the Tab S8. And here is the premium sound with quad speakers. The rich and lively surround sound transport you to the middle of the scene. The dive into your games and movies with the most realistic quad speaker cinematic sound quality. Enjoy the deep, rich bass sound on the Tab S8 series. Lifestyle scenario. More realistic and vivid game. Play with the quad speaker. Enjoy your favorite band virtual concert as they are playing right in front of you. How to turn on Dolby Atmos, quick panel, Dolby Atmos setting sound user mode. So yeah, and AKG as well. And finally, I don't have much time. Ultra fast Wi-Fi 6E Galaxy's Wi-Fi connectivity reaches new heights, such as its fastest network, minimize delays. So yeah, we have to stop right there. So I don't have much time, so we have to continue for that. So anyway, that was your on Sunday's live stream. So I had to go, yeah, do some of the stuff that I had to eat. I got to take a bath. So this video is gonna be so long, so I had to go run out first. So yeah. So I'm gonna check the calendar right now and see what's. Let me check right now. So yeah, yeah, it's gonna be on February 8th. It's gonna be on the final minute about the Samsung Galaxy Unpacked event. Before February's live event. So stay tuned for that on the next live stream. So we'll keep in mind for that. So yeah, and the next live stream will be on February 5th. Is going to be on Hamza's personal iPad. So keep in mind and keep you updated for that. So stay tuned on this Saturday. So stay tuned to it, and I'll keep you guys updated. So like and comment, subscribe as well. So if you're gonna subscribe for more content to Privacy J Productions and to Privacy J Productions 2, all of my social medias will let you know all about it. Facebook, my name is Jaden Garcia. Instagram is JTech727, and Snapchat is Scoots0727, and follow me on Twitter at PrivacyJNYC1. So thanks for watching and peace out.